Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yep, Ollie, do you want to kick things off?
Hi, Roberto. Congratulations on the win. It felt like a night where you needed goals, and you got them. Obviously, players like Solanke and Moore and Sávio, obviously important for them all to score as well.
Yes, we need goals. We need to create chances to score. I think to become top team, we need many things. But one of these many things are to score, to be strong when we are attacking. In the last 30 meters, we have to score, we have to shoot, we have to make combination. We have a lot of very good players, and they have to make a big target, a big goal for them to score and to increase the number of goals. There will be competition in every position of the pitch, and I will put on the pitch the players with more goals, with more able to create more chance to score. Yeah.
You can see how quickly the Tottenham fans took to Sávio as well. Was that the perfect introduction for him?
Yes, it's a perfect day for him. I think his biggest step, his biggest improvement is to increase the number of goals, because as a qualities, I think is one of the best winger. But the best wingers score many goals, and I spoke with him yesterday, 2 days ago, and we put the goal on 10-12 goals, because we need 10-12 goals from the wingers. Last season, I think we suffered too much, also because the numbers of goals were not enough to compete for nothing more than that position.
Just very quickly on Mikey Moore, how's it important for him as well to show everyone what he can do?
Yes, important for him, is important for us, because he's our player from the academy. In this day, we have to understand what is the best solution for him, for us, because I would like to keep him, because he's young, but he's a good player. But we can't wrong the decision, because anyway he needs to play, he needs to put games inside of him, and with Johan Lang and Vinay, we have to find the best solution.
Hi Roberto, can I just check on Micky, Ven and Kevin Danso after they both sort of hit their heads during the game?
Nothing. There was normal situation on the pitch, but nothing important.
Good to hear. And then also, how did it feel to finally have Mateus Fernandes start a competitive game for the club?
Yeah, but Mateus Fernandes is another talent, big talent. We are lucky because he can cover two positions on the pitch, like us as a pivot or number 10. Anyway, he bring quality, is dynamic, and he fight on the pitch, because I think the last season was one of the best player in terms of regaining the ball in the duel. Is important, like Gallagher, because we can't forget Gallagher. I think today Rodrigo Bentancur played very well. I think now is very important for us. Unfortunately, he started the season late than the other players. But when Rodrigo Bentancur is is fit, is available, is in the right condition, physical condition, is a different player because his understanding is great. This different player.
Did we see more of the real Tottenham tonight, a bit closer to what you want the final version to be?
I think we have to see the real Tottenham game by game, and we have to be consistent. We have to win a game in a row, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yesterday, like I said yesterday in press conference, I think we have to change the mentality inside of us. I speak in dressing room, and our perspective has to change because we are working well. We have good players. Even the last 2 seasons, we lost many games and we finished 17th position on the table. Doesn't matter for this season. This season is a new season, is a different atmosphere, I think, I hope. Different players, different target. I will push every day to keep the humility, to keep the eyes on the ball and not in other things. But anyway, we can't come to the training ground without ambitious. I want players ambitious to win many games in a row, to build the new mentality, to build a different mentality. And then I don't know where we arrive, what we be able to achieve. We will see. But at the end, without a right mentality, we can't achieve nothing for sure.
Yep, Davide.
Can I ask about Sandro Tonali? Anything to be concerned about, or just to?
No, Sandro was in a plan to work with Marco Senesi yesterday, very strong to improve the physical condition. Sandro has to work to feel better in terms of physical condition, but Saturday he will play in first 11 without problems.
Ciao Roberto, congratulazioni per la vittoria. When you look at the game tonight, which is the improvement you're most proud of, considering you want this team to improve?
But the order on the pitch, but there are 2 different games. Compare the game in Brentford, different game, man-to-man, all duel on the pitch in Brentford. Today we control the game, we stayed 80% of the game, 90% of the game in the half of the pitch. We played with order. We can improve in the last third of the pitch with combination with attacking the space or one-to-one for sure. We can be better in the finishing of the ball possession. But anyway, we kept very well the pitch. We move the ball quickly, like I want. We score. I'm sorry for the goal we conceded because we have to, like I said, we have to change the habits. We have to be hungry for the goal we conceded. Can happen, but we have to work to close our goal every game. But are 2 different games. But also in Brentford, we know very well play that type of game because we are able to play man-to-man. We are able to play and to fight in the duels. We are able to keep the ball better than we did. We have the solution to attack the space more times than we did in Brentford. 2 different games.
Last question with Matt, please.
Roberto, Tottenham have drawn Liverpool at Anfield in the next round. Can I just get some instant reaction?
È appena stato sorteggiato contro il Liverpool ad Anfield nel prossimo turno. Volevo sapere la tua reazione.
Great. It's a great game. If we want to win the competition, we want to win the games. And sometimes in this competition, can happen to play already in the beginning of this competition against big teams. Is a great challenge for the players, for me, for our club, and we have to arrive that game ready to play in our style, ready to play with personality, ready to play a game following the work we are doing on the training ground.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Ladies, which there aren't any, gentlemen, if I can ask you to make your way.